There's a lot of great wine regions in the world, but for me, there's one that stands head and shoulders above the rest. It's got over 50 appellations, more than 9,000 chateaux, including the most famous names in wine. Welcome to Bordeaux. The winemaking history in Bordeaux dates back hundreds of years, and here, on the banks of the Gironde estuary, merchants used to roll barrels down and load them onto waiting ships that would then set sail for Northern Europe and the Americas. The Bordelais are passionate about their wine, food and living life to the fullest. You're surrounded by wine bars and cafes and restaurants on every single corner, and being just a few hours drive from Spain, the summers are warm and the evenings are long, perfect for eating outside and practicing the French art of people watching. The city is home to some beautiful monuments such as the Opera House and the stunning cathedral, and there's lots of narrow cobblestone streets, farmers markets on the weekends, and everywhere you look there's a reminder that you're in the capital of the wine world. So before you head off to the chateaus and get into about 50 different wines again, it's your last chance to have a cold beer.
Welcome to the Grand Hôtel de Bordeaux.
If you have the chance to visit Bordeaux, a great place to stay is the Regent Hotel, overlooking the Opera House. From here, you can walk down to the Maison du Vin, where they offer tastings, do some shopping on the bustling Rue Sainte-Catherine, or walk down to the river, all within just 5 minutes. Alternatively, you could go to the nearest wine bar and get your taste buds in training. Bordeaux sells over 14 billion euros worth of wine per year, and the production is estimated at a total 850 million bottles. So I'm sure you'll find at least one wine you'll like in the mix. The history of production dates back a staggering 2,000 years, with the producers in Saint-Emilion having by far and away the longest history. In fact, the history of the Médoc is comparatively short. Now, the entire region, which is huge, is broken up into 3 distinct sub-regions. On the left bank of the river Garonne, you'll find the famous appellations of the Médoc, Pessac-Léognan, and the gorgeous sweet wines of Sauternes. Over on the right bank of the Dordogne River, you'll find the smaller chateau of Saint-Emilion, Pomerol, and several other appellations. And then in between, you have the Entre-deux-Mers, which literally translates to mean between two seas, although I think when they named it, they must have had a couple of glasses of wine, because they're definitely not seas, these are rivers. In Bordeaux, there's nothing more important than eating and drinking, a national pastime in France. And there's great farmers markets at the weekends. You can come and get all of your fresh vegetables, cheese, wine, bread, then head home and prepare the feast. Bordeaux is also very famous for its beautiful oysters. And here you have a great selection. They just slip down nicely with a glass of white wine at lunch. So if you're a real wine lover, then you haven't really lived until you've been to visit Bordeaux. After all, it is the capital of wine.